It was a time for heroes. It was a time for OP replays. One man, one IS-5 against 7 in a massive carry and a mastery and 1600 damage and this and that and the other. Nah, not really. I want to do a video on winning, not whinging, and to be honest, there's a lot of OP replays out there on YouTube, and I don't watch them. I find them boring. I look at them and I just go, well done. Yeah, everything went according to plan, and you were driving through the battle when you saw a bulldog, and you fired your big ass Russian cannon, and boom! And that was the start of my 6.5k damage. Nah. Interlude. That isn't how you win a lot of games in Blitz. I mean, exceptionally. Cool. Good for you. How you win games in Blitz is by following a process. Literally a thought process, and I'll show you how to do it. So, start of the game. Look at the teams. First thing you do, look at the composition of the teams. What's on your side, whether they're lights, whether they're mids, whether they're TDs, whether they're heavy, and what's on the enemy's side, whether they're exactly the same rules. And then work out where the most effective direction to go in is. Don't play your tank type, like heavy. I'm running heavy, I'm going to go right, that's where I go, it's a heavy route. Look at the team, look at where they're going. Assess the enemy team, look at where they're going. In this game, someone's made a call. The Smasher's made a call. Our lights and meds are in the distance. If we let them go off there, they're going to die. The Smasher is providing good commentary. He's already said we've got an AFK, and we do. We've got an AFK defender. Now, if you stop and have a minute at the beginning of the game, right, let's just stop. Look at the map, right? We've got an AFK on spawn. That ain't no good to us. We've got a total noob who's gone to C on his own. He's no good to us. He's not going to last. And everyone else has gone left towards A. At this point in the game, I can tell you immediately we're going to be 2 tanks down before we start. That is reality. So as the team have pushed up this way, we're going to push with them, and we're going to have to go down to A. Now look at the minimap. One on B doing nothing. A T-44 has been slow off spawn. I reckon he'll have to come across the bridge, and a T-15A at the back. Right, so the team are here. We're going to have to push this flank, because very, very shortly we're going to lose 2 tanks. That's what's going to happen. There's a T-44. Track him up. Lovely job. And I can work with this chieftain to get fire into him. I'm having a look. I'm worried if you look at top left that there's TD in that bush, but I figure as the AT-15 is spotted, that there's not much up there on the left. And also look at the minimap. Look at the minimap. Look at C. So they've taken out the noob who's got on his own, and they're now farming the AFK. The entire red team, less these 2 tanks, are over there, right? Look at the map. So it ain't rocket science to realise that we need to get the T-44 and the AT-15 cleared now, because we have an overload. I've got someone at the top sniping, and I've got a chieftain behind me. So I'll take one off B. I was hoping he was distracted, and it's also a bullshit shot into the side of an IS-5. Whatever. I'm going to push this AT-15, and I'm going to hope, I've got 2 tanks behind me, I'm going to hope that they're going to push with me. So here we go, we're going to push. And you can literally see the point in time where this kiddie just switches up to APCR and is spamming the crap out of me, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm waiting for the chieftain. I want the chieftain. I'm going to face hug him and trap him in place. All the chieftain needs to do is drive down the side of his ass and farm the side of the tank. And eventually, after I've taken a bit of a pounding, he starts to do what I thought he'd do about 2 minutes ago. But fair enough. So he had awareness of the chieftain. I knew where he was. I pushed the AT-15. I used a lot of hit points up on that, but I'm driving a heavy tank. That's what you're there for, people. You're a heavy tank. It's no good camping this tank at the back. Go bloody face hug stuff and get on. So we push around. and look at the mini-map. All the reddies are, look where they are, right, they're there, except for the T44. We can't account for the T44. Where we're sat, the team are pretty much holding, but not for long, and we've got a T44 which we don't know where it is. Fine, fair enough, though. It's a fairly even game. We've lost our AFK and our noob. They've lost 2 tanks. Fair enough. We know the T44's fairly low hit points because he's taken a battering. Chieftain spots him up. Well done, Chieftain. Puts one into him. And as a bonus, someone shoots him from the top of the hill. So, yeah, all good. For all of that, we're still pretty concerned about what's going on. There's an ISU 152 there. I'm worried about that. I'm going to push with the Chieftain, but I'm not going to be the first one around this corner just in case he's scoping it. No, that's good. All good. All good, 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 good. We know pretty much where the Reds are now, don't we? The T44's gone, the ISU's gone, and they've got a big load of heavies which are in the middle there with a lot of hit points on them. So this is down to a 4-on-4. It's a reasonable game in Blitz, but we know that if we don't get a move on, then our team are going to get wiped. So we push up here, and we know that you usually get shots into the butts of things on this ridge, and right enough we do. We shoot the lurver in the ass. So we're coming up to doing about our hit pool. We've bounced 8-10. The smasher OP thing there is, puts one into lurver. The Chieftain, if you look at the maps, finish capping C, and we need him to join us because he's got a decent hit pool. There you go. We're going to shoot a bridge because we've got a Russian gun, but it was worth a snapshot. The smasher misses as well. We're going to push. Push, push, push. If you look at where we are from here, look at my hit pool. I can take one shot. The smasher can take one shot. Chieftain's nearly full health. We're going to win from here. It's just a case of all of us going together and basically taking the last 2 out. And if necessary, taking a shot. No worries at all. I'll take a shot and die if necessary, just to give the other 2 lads a chance to clear. So there we go. We change up to Pramo just to make bloody sure because we're at the end of the game. Smasher comes in. He knows that I've been shot by the IS-5. He's got 3 damage there. No worries at all. And the Chieftain can clear. There you go. So there you go. Nothing remarkable, but I just wanted to take you through the thought process of winning. And a lot of it is just to do with your situational awareness, looking at your team, looking where the red guys are, and doing your hit pool in damage. And look at that. That game is carried by 3 guys who just did their hit pool. And there's no other mystery to winning at Blitz than that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. See you.